Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corcoran Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13. This is Daz from Devil Driving.
This is Motorist from War. You're listening to Rabid Noise
on Rabid Radio.
Turn it up.
Johan, how you going, man?
I'm good, thanks.
It's great to have you on the show, dude. Your new album, John's Vikings, man, it's one hell of a ride. And it is, of course, album number 10. And it's a concept album, of course. Where does the writing or planning usually start for an album like that?
No, on this album, we actually had our vocalist. He wrote a movie script on his spare time just to see if he could pull it off, basically. And then when he finished this movie script, then he thought maybe we could base an album on this story and making it into a concept album. And then he presented that idea to the rest of the band, and we thought it was cool to try something different, you know. And the writing also changed then, because now we had a story to follow. So I was more thinking like trying to write for a movie score almost.
Was that difficult?
But more like, I think it was just different. It was not easier, it wasn't more difficult, just a bit different. And it made me at least put in some more like atmospherical elements and stuff like that, slower passages between the songs that we probably would not have done if it was a normal album.
Well, man, it's definitely killer. I've been listening to it, and it's, as I said, one hell of a ride, man. It's amazing. And I just saw the video for At Dawn's First Light, which is epic, man. It's like a mini movie. As you were saying before, it's like writing for a movie, and this is definitely like a mini movie. Even the sets alone, it's just huge. It looks like a lot of work into that, man. A lot of work went into that. How was filming it? Was it pretty hectic?
No, it was pretty fun, actually. It's fun when the band has more like an acting part in the video, just other than just playing, even though it's mostly playing in this video as well, but it's cool to, have makeup on and blood splattering and stuff like that.
All the fun stuff. It looked like an absolute blast to make. So how long did it sort of take you guys to do that?
It took like 2 days, basically. We did some parts earlier where we just played, and then we did all the acting parts with all the Vikings on another day, and that took maybe, for us in the band, maybe took 6 or 7 hours. So it was really quick and smooth. The guys in Group of 13 that made the video, they were very efficient when they filmed.
And what about that set, that whole village set? Was that like a pre-existing set before you guys filmed?
Well, it's a place in Germany that it's like a reenactment village. All these guys who is in the video, they do this lots, They have reenactment battles and kind of live in that environment for certain times a year. So it's always there, this village. It's not just a movie set.
That's unreal, man. It looks so real. It was very, very cool. Yeah, man. That would have been amazing.
I think it's built on a historical place as well. They try to rebuild. They find some remains and they try to rebuild how it looked.
Man, I'd love to go there and check it out. That'd be amazing. And of course,
there's several places like that around here in Scandinavia and northern Germany.
Well, you worked with Andy Sneap again for the album, which he's like one of my favorite producers on the planet, and he's an all-round good dude as well. I've spoken to him a couple of times, and he's hilarious. So, how was it working with him again?
Yeah, I really like to work with him as well. I mean, on the last album, that was the first time we worked with him, and then he didn't really know us as persons. But this time around, we were all like good friends, and it made it more easier and more fun to work this time. And I like to be like locked away like that in the countryside in England, where there's not much distractions around. It's just you can just concentrate on making the album.
He's like my number one person I'd love to work with. Everything he does is just gold.
Yeah, he's such a cool guy.
Yeah.
And he has the same taste in food as the band as well. So we really like to try to go out and eat good meals every day, And he also likes Indian curries. It's spicy as hell. we had lots of that.
I could imagine that. I could imagine him doing that too. Super hot. Because he's English. So I know most of my English friends, they all love their hot curry. Maybe because it's cold over there. I don't know.
He even grows his own chili.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and brings them to the restaurant.
Well, on the album, you've also got guest vocals from Doro Pesh on the track "A Dream That Cannot Be," and I think she's the absolute queen of metal. I love Doro. How did that come about?
Yeah, that's since the story have a female character, a very strong female character in the story. I thought we should really have female vocals portraying that somewhere on the album. And then, of course, we started to think who could fit into our music. And pretty much instantly we were thinking about Doro Pesh because she has this traditional heavy metal character, full voice, instantly recognizable. So we asked her, and she was straight on with the idea, and she actually came over to England and stayed there for 3 days recording her parts with us.
That would have been amazing hanging out with her and collaborating with her. Because she's an absolute legend.
She was super nice.
That's awesome to hear. That's so good. I'd love to see both of you guys tour together down here. That'd be a pretty big dream.
Yeah. That's something to work on.
Yeah.
I mean, we're never gonna play that song without her present on stage. So if we play that song sometime, it's gonna be when she is also on stage with us.
Oh man, that'd be absolute magic. That'd be amazing. Well, there's something about Amon Amarth that really seems like it's become larger than life now. And but correct me if I'm wrong, that it has stemmed from, the Viking-related imagery and themes that have been incorporated into the music. Do you feel that, it has become that larger-than-life thing now that, over the last few years in one way or another that, it's bigger than, you guys as musicians now? It's out there in the world. Your fan base is huge. That it's become kind of like this mythical... How do I describe it? I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of like, people actually speak of you as Vikings now?
I don't know. I don't really see it like that. We just do what we always have done. Keep on doing it, and we slowly grow, We don't really think about it like that. Just the way we have always been, and we just do the kind of music we always have done, I think. I think it's important to stay consistent in your imagery and style of music to have a fan base continue to grow. It's when you change too much in some directions, that's when you start to lose your old fans, and maybe you gain a new fan base, but not when you lose the old one at the same time. So I think we like to stay consistent.
Oh, totally, man. You probably get a lot of people coming to shows like dressing up and things like that, bringing swords and shields and stuff to shows. Do you get a lot of that? Yeah.
That happens all the time. And also we have the instead of people doing a mosh pit, people actually make a big, they sit down in the middle of the audience and start to row, like they're rowing a boat. And that's something I have never seen on another band's show.
That's unreal.
Stuff like that. That's pretty cool. That we have really people doing really cool stuff for us in the audience.
And it's different too. I mean, I've only ever seen you guys once, and that was at Soundwave in Brisbane. And man, that was such a great show. And you had the big Viking boat on stage. And all I could think is, how the hell do you guys get that from country to country, let alone gig to gig?
Yeah.
That thing's massive.
Yeah. I mean, we have 2 sets of Viking ships. We have one in the US and one in Europe. So we shipped the one from Europe over to Australia.
Did it take long to get here? You just put it on in a shipping container and away it goes, and you just got to wait for it?
I think we put it in a shipping container. It probably took 3 or 4 months to get down there.
That's just crazy. I do remember hearing Glor having to do that from when they toured down here. They had to throw all their stuff into a shipping container, including their dinosaur, Gorgor, and they just left Gorgor here.
Yeah, that was on the same tour, I remember. Because we did some off shows with them. We did some smaller club shows on that tour with Gore as well.
Oh, I do remember that, and that was down. That wasn't up here in Queensland. I would have totally been at that if it wasn't so far away to travel. But that was a really good day. That was a great festival. It's a shame that we haven't got it anymore. But good memories.
Yeah, I hope you get something similar soon. Because I thought also that Soundwave Festival was really, really cool, how it was arranged and stuff like that.
Oh, it was amazing. We are getting another one that's starting up next year in January called Legion Festival. And that should be good. That was all crowd-funded, completely crowd-funded. So John Sankey from Devil You Know has organised that one. Hopefully we can see you guys.
I hope we can come back as soon as possible. Because I'd really like to go down to Australia as well.
How many times have you guys actually been down here on tour?
I think 3 times.
Yeah. 2
regular club tours and 1 time of Soundwave.
That's right, you have. Yeah. I could only I saw you at Soundwave because I missed the one before that. So, man. Hopefully, you guys can bring the boat and come back down.
Yeah.
Well, festival, do you prefer doing festivals to club shows, though, or is it the other way around?
I think the cool thing about festivals is that you can have a bigger stage production, I think.
Mm.
But it's also cool, I like the variety, It's also cool to play indoors in a smaller club environment where it's more like darker, and that's also cool. I mean, I like it both. That's
awesome, man. That's awesome. I guess, that way, the club shows, it can be a little bit more intimate with the fans as well. Sort of that controlled chaos. But, in festivals, you probably get thousands and thousands of people, and that energy be totally different. Must be amazing, man, to tour the world and experience that.
Yeah, that's why we do this.
Awesome, man. Well, dude, I am loving this new album, as I said before, and we're going to spin the track First Kill from the album John's Vikings. Thank you so much for hanging with us on the show tonight, and fingers crossed we're going to see you down here soon, brother.
All right. Thank you.